There's a lot of other things going on in the world of movies and entertainment that we don't have time to talk about as main topics, but I want to make sure you guys get caught up to date with what's going on. So here's a little segment for you that we call the Movie News Feed. Check it out. First up, screenwriter Charlie Kaufman has an impressive list of films to his credit, from Being John Malkovich, Adaptation, Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, and Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, for which he won an Academy Award. Kaufman can add another film to that list, as it was previously announced that he will be writing, directing, and producing the new psychological thriller I'm Thinking of Ending Things for Netflix. In addition, we now have casting news according to Screen Rant. Toni Collette, Jessie Buckley, and David Thewlis have been added to the cast. Based on the wildly popular novel penned by Ian Reid, I'm Thinking of Ending Things follows Jake and Jake's unnamed girlfriend as they venture on a road trip to Jake's hometown to have dinner with his parents. On their way home, a chain of events leads to a detour to Jake's old high school. The seemingly innocent pit stop causes Jake's girlfriend to wander the high school alone and descend into an evening of nightmares. Buckley hails from the world of theater and segued into the film industry with her roles in Beast, War and Peace, and the upcoming The Voyage of Dr. Dolittle. Collette and Thewlis' characters have yet to be announced. I'm Thinking of Ending Things originally cast Captain Marvel herself, Brie Larson, in the leading role, the one which Buckley has now been assigned. The reason for Larson's exit from the project are unclear, but speculation has been made that due to promoting Captain Marvel and Avengers Endgame, Larson's schedule was not suitable for filming. A release date for I'm Thinking of Ending Things has yet to be announced. Next up, the long-awaited sequel to Space Jam, 23 years to be exact, is finally upon us. Now, Deadline reports Star Trek Discovery star Sonequa Martin Green is in talks to join the cast alongside NBA All-Star LeBron James. Terrence Nance, the creator of the HBO series Random Acts of Flyness, is directing the film with Ryan Coogler attached as a producer. Rumor has it Martin Green is in talks to play James's wife. Production will start next year during the NBA off-season. Martin Green also starred in the AMC hit series The Walking Dead. Next up, it's been announced by Focus Features that Jim Jarmusch's new zombie comedy, The Dead Don't Die, will be released this summer on June 14th. From ComingSoon.net, The Dead Don't Die cast is led by many past Jarmusch collaborators, including Academy Award nominee Bill Murray, Adam Driver, Academy Award winner Tilda Swinton, Steve Buscemi, and Tom Waits. Others set to appear in the film include Danny Glover, Caleb Landry Jones, Rosie Perez, Iggy Pop, Sarah Driver, RZA, Selene Gomez, and Carol Kane. Official plot details for The Dead Don't Die have not yet been released. Next up, it's always strange to hear the coulda-beens when it comes to alternate casting choices in some of our favorite films. You know, like Tom Selleck was cast to be Indiana Jones. O.J. Simpson was originally cast as the Terminator. Eric Stoltz as Marty McFly in Back to the Future. John Travolta as Forrest Gump. And Christopher Walken, yes, Christopher Walken, as Han Solo. Well, we may have another one now that may surprise you. From Cinema Blend, it's been previously reported that Sandra Bullock was one of the actresses up for the role of Trinity in The Matrix, a part that eventually went to Carrie-Anne Moss. But in a recent interview with The Wrap, producer Lorenzo de Bonaventura revealed that the female lead wasn't always the role that the project had in mind for the star. According to him, there was a point where it was considered that the hero be gender swapped so that it could be played by the star of Hope Floats. Said de Bonaventura, "We went out to so many people, I don't remember. We were getting desperate. We went to Sandy Bullock and said, we'll change Neo to a girl." Producer Joel Silver and I worked with Sandy on Demolition Man, and she was and continues to be a very good friend of mine. It was pretty simple. We sent her the script to see if she was interested in it, and if she was interested in it, we would try to make the change. It just wasn't something for her at the time, so really it didn't go anywhere. So instead of making The Matrix, Sandra Bullock instead went on to make Forces of Nature as her big film for 1999. It's hard to imagine what The Matrix would have looked like without Keanu Reeves in it. Just like his roles in Bill and Ted and John Wick, Keanu makes the character his own. That would have been something. And finally, Focus Features has released several character posters for its upcoming Downton Abbey film. From DarkHorizons.com, Dame Maggie Smith, Hugh Bonneville, Laura Carmichael, Michelle Dockery, and Elizabeth McGovern are all set to return. Academy Award winner Julian Fellows, who penned the film's screenplay, will also produce. Brian Percival, who helmed 2013's The Book Thief and the show's TV pilot, will be directing the film. Downton Abbey debuts in US theaters on September 20th. And that'll do it for this installment of the Movie News Feed.